Point Park University baseball head coach Loren Torres joining us. Thanks, Coach, for joining us here before the season gets started. We'd love to talk to you here for a few minutes before we get the season going.
Thank you for having me.
Coach, this weekend you're going to North Carolina. It's not Tennessee as originally planned, but tell us about that trip to North Carolina and what are you looking to get out of that weekend?
Well, we need to start playing and begin our process to get ready for conference play. And finding an identity at this time of the year is important. What's going to be our equation to find ways to win. But we just need to get down there and get playing and see where we're at.
So you're going to play 4 games, some quality opponents there, and then you're going to go to Florida for next weekend for 4 more, and then conference play. Is that the formula that you're looking to build on week by week?
Yeah, we need to stay in the moment, and I always talk about appreciating the parts that make the whole possible. We can't get ahead of ourselves. We still have to practice today. We have to go to North Carolina, then head to Florida and prepare for our first conference weekend. But we're in a good place. We're well prepared. Are we going to be a better team in April than we are late February, March? Yes, but are we ready to compete against anyone in the country to date? That's also true. We're ready to compete right now.
So you have pretty much everyone back because they got the year of eligibility again. You also added some new pieces, some key pieces here and there to help you. Tell us about the makeup of the team in general.
Well, that's creating competition, within the team. We do still have guys vying for roles, and that hasn't been the case in the past. I think that at this time of the year we've been pretty set with the starting lineup and how who's gonna head or lead the way in that sense. But we still have some guys vying for jobs. We returned all our seniors or the majority of them, and we have a young group that's now developed and it has improved, and a group that just came in this year that's also competing for jobs. It's going to be difficult to put it together, but it's a good problem to have. We have more depth, but only 9 get on the field, and we have to make sure that much like they say here in Pittsburgh, the standard is the standard, and it doesn't matter who is out there. They're representing Point Park, and they have to compete.
So let's go through the diamond here with the different areas of the game. Starting with pitching, a lot of familiar faces there. How do you feel about the pitching?
Good. We have, like you mentioned, we have a lot of returning guys, and we have a lot of experience on the mound. We're looking forward to getting those guys on the mound. We always talk about being competitive strong before we're technique strong, and so I'm looking forward to having those guys get on the mound and competing.
Now let's talk about your hitters. How's the batting order looking this year?
Well, we're going to have some guys that can run on the front and back into the lineup, with some guys that can flat out swing it in the middle. We're going to have a well balanced lineup. Again, how we find ways to win and the identity of that lineup is going to develop over time. But we're going to be a solid hitting team, and I feel that this is one of the better teams we've had hitting wise at Point Park throughout our history. So we'll see how that goes when the bell rings, as I said. But I feel really good about our hitting.
Let's talk defense. How are you out in the field defensively?
We talk about handling the baseball, playing a high level of throw, and catch, and this group has shown the ability to do that consistently. So now we have to get down to North Carolina and be outside for the first time, but I do feel good about where we are today with our defense and handling the baseball as we always talk about.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach Torres, for catching up with us. We'll keep up with you throughout the year. Good luck this first weekend.
Thank you for having me.